Hey everyone, it's Tony from Mr. T's Toys, the place to review and discuss vintage and modern toys and geek out over fandoms from today and yesterday. And today I'm quite excited. I picked up the Ghostbusters Plasma edition Ecto 1 from the 1984 movie. And the fun thing about this is it is scaled 118, so that fits with the 3 3/4 inch GI Joe style figures. And I've pre-ordered the 4 Ghostbuster figures that are O-ring figures, so they would be very similar to the GI Joe style figures. So this is the Ecto 1 is a very fun vehicle that was introduced to us in the 1984 movie Ghostbusters. And we've Hot Wheels has done some Elite 118 scale die-cast models of this that in 2010 and 2013, the Ecto 1 and the Ecto 1A. The Ecto 1A, actually this version here from Playmobil, was from the Ghostbusters 2 movie. But the original design for this vehicle, I believe it was a Cadillac, 1959 Cadillac, the Miller Meteor Sentinel. It was like a limo style car and loader, and it was an ambulance conversion vehicle. I'm not an expert on cars, but that's my understanding of this. And it's kind of one of those iconic movie vehicles. So when they made the announcement, when Hasbro made the announcement that they were doing up these in true 1/18th scale to fit figures, I thought, this would be a great addition here. Now behind me here, you can see this is the re-release of the real Ghostbusters version of the Ecto 1. This came out in 2020, 2021, but the original Ecto 1 from the real Ghostbusters line, that was in the second wave of that line in 1987, and that was based on the cartoon. And then up here, I've got kind of like the kids' version of the Ecto 1 from the Afterlife movie, and so you can just kind of see it doesn't really... It only fits 2 people in there, and they're a little bit bigger. I think they're full 4-inch, not 3 3/4. And the figures that came with this in this line here, they don't have the same articulation as an O-ring figure. So I just thought I'd pull that up there for comparison. And I didn't open up this one. I have an original as well, but he's missing quite a bit of the pieces, so I didn't want to bring that one out. But what we'll do, this is my favorite. My favorite version of the Ecto 1 or Ecto 1A, and the Playmobil one is a lot of fun. So maybe we'll compare that to this if I'm able to get this put together. It has a few pieces. So let's open it up, and hopefully it's not too challenging here. So some nice artwork on the box. Nice images of what's inside. Let's see when we open it though, what it looks like. It's too bad that the figures didn't come at the same time. Now those are pre-ordered. I have to wait for the figures. But I've got this. I'll have this nice toy here without any Ghostbusters to put inside it. So I'll probably have to put some Joes in the meantime. See how they scale inside. So open it up. It looks pretty good right out of the box here, and then we've got a bag of bits here. So that's kind of fun. Now let's see. Looks like it's tied down here. This feels great. So anyone who collected, like GI Joes in the past and vehicles when you were a kid, it has kind of it's kind of more of an upscale from just a G.I. Joe figure. It feels, everything's just plastic, but it feels pretty good. Like, it feels heavier than a lot of the vintage Joe vehicles. So that opens up. This one, how's that open? These are really hard to open with my big fingers here. I'm not sure what the... So we've got a bench seat on the inside there. And this does not open. You can tell that's sealed. This opens up here. Should be suicide door style, I thought, but maybe not. Okay, so there's two seats here. So that, that is like in the movie, I believe. There was two seats facing one another. That's quite nice. And then, let's see, this one opens up. Oh, I guess that pops out like that. Okay, that's cool. Quite nice. Let's, it looks a little bit naked, so let's get, let's take out the bag of goodies here and see how hard it is. It doesn't come with instructions, so it should be relatively easy. Got a little, like a gurney here, and this is where, I guess, the proton packs would go on here. And then this must roll into the back. Yeah, this is pretty fun. Good, I would say pretty good quality here, and these wheels work. Yeah, not bad. Okay, that's definitely gonna go like that. What do we got here? Various bits. This should be fairly straightforward. That on top, that already looks 100 times better. And then we've got the antenna here. So when we look at the box, you can kind of see you've got two antennas, one going that way, one on the front. Which is which? I'm guessing. That doesn't right. Right. So I think this one will go this way. And this should be the one that's up top here. I'm guessing. It doesn't want to. Am I wrong on that? That one doesn't really want to go in. Line it up just right, I guess. Well, pretty sure it's not that one. Yeah, so that one lines up. The other one, I might have to take some heat to it. All right, let's see about the other parts here. So, see that picture there? Let's get this plugged in. I think there's... All right, let's put that up top first. That's an easy one. And then there's two holes to plug in here for these tubes. And I think we put the antenna on the outside of those. It is a little bit fun to be able to put something like this together, bring back the memories of putting together my G.I. Joe vehicles back in the day. All right, where does this go in? Somewhere in the back here. Should be straightforward. Let's show it from that angle. Well, we know this is in the back here somewhere. Right here. Very nice. Okay, and then this has got to be on this side somewhere. Maybe not. It does show it here. But it doesn't have any, it doesn't show where it clicks in. Right here, I guess. Is there? I guess there's a little indent there. It's really hard to see. Okay, there we go. That worked. Okay. And we've got this, which should go up here. Where does it plug in? Can't really see it in the camera, but there's a little hole there. So get that in properly. And that one down in the bottom. There we go. I worry sometimes about, just like the little pieces like this, like the mirrors that could break so easily. Now I want to get this in, so if you can see this, there's just a little knob here that tells us that that's the way it goes. And you look in the hole, and there's just a slight indent where that's supposed to fit. And so when we put it in, line it up, it should go in easily. But it is not wanting to fit. So I don't want to break that, so I'm going to have to heat that up, and I'm not going to do that while I'm doing the video because that will be loud and unpleasant. Let's get this gurney put into the back here. Can't wait to get the figures. I'll have to do another video when I get the figures and get them all set up inside. All four should be able to fit in this, which is nice. So aesthetically, I really dig how it looks. I think the paint apps or laser etching, however they got the images on here, did a really good job. Better than me having to put stickers on. The plastic for the windows, very clear. It's really nice, really nice. Now it's not a fair comparison because I feel the Ecto 1A is a superior vehicle. But let's pull the Playmobil one out and let's compare the two. Now I've got this thing loaded up with the Playmobil figures and the gear and stuff. Everything fits in there. And from a scale standpoint, a lot of the Playmobil vehicles are almost 1/18 scale. but they just have those little figures. So the insides, the interiors are done differently. But some of the nice parts of the Playmobil is you've got real rubber wheels, and then you can take some of the parts off. But just to compare the two here from a size standpoint, if I stack them up on top of one another, the new Plasma series here, it's only about 1.5 inches longer. And if we look from the width, you can see a difference. Stack them on top. So the Playmobil one is slightly smaller scale. This has some, if you haven't seen this has some really cool features. You can push a button here. So some good sound effects, and then you've got the LED lights that you can turn on or off. So nice play feature here with the Playmobil. They did an Ecto one as well. I just waited and got the Ecto 1A. I think there's a dish that goes up there. That's back in here somewhere. Anyways, someone's working on it, maybe Ray. But yeah. So Ecto 1A from Playmobil. That's probably I probably still prefer that aesthetically than the new Plasma, but I think that'll change once I get the figures. Once I get the 4 figures from the movie that I can put in here, we can play around with a little bit. I think that's going to make a huge difference. And just to show you guys a comparison. Just grab, just grab Lowlight, one of my G.I. Joes, and just to see, this will be the size of the figures when they come out. And so they should fit quite easily, quite nicely in there. That's going to look great when you have all 4 of the Ghostbusters in their jumpsuits. And yeah, I think that is going to be a nice addition to my G.I. Joe displays here, to have a Ghostbusters that I can join in on the fun. So even though I prefer my Playmobil Ecto 1A, this Ecto 1 from 1984, definitely a place for it here at Mr. T's Toys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please like and subscribe. And if you already are subscribing, thank you so much.